I'm on my way to Bloomingdale right now because I'm going to dinner with my dad and my sister and my little nephew Tommy. I haven't seen him in a little bit, so I figured, hey, let's go out to dinner. Anyways, I wanted to talk about something, a subject about van life, dating and van life. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is not an, what would you call it, information video. If you're looking on tips on how to date in van life, this is not it. I am just talking about it, honestly, because I'm the one looking for tips. So, when it comes to dating in van life, I don't really have much experience other than Sarah. Sarah and I broke up a little while ago. I'm not going to get into the details why we broke up, but it had nothing to do with van life. But we broke up a while ago, and I've been single ever since. That was a little over a year ago. So I would say I'm ready to get back in the game. Maybe. So I was dating Sarah in van life, during van life, except I was with her before I started van life. So I would say dating while living in a van is kind of hard, because today's day and age, everything is online. Tinder, Hinge, all those dating apps, that's like the way people date today. And without it, it's almost impossible for people to date. I mean, it's not impossible, people still do it, but for a 31-year-old guy, it's a little difficult. Anyways, living in a van as a 31-year-old guy trying to date, I think, is even harder. So this video is going to be more about, I'm really looking for comments and maybe some feedback on opinions on this. That's what I'm kind of looking for. And here's the big question. Here's the big question I have for people, mainly females. You meet a guy on, let's just say, Tinder, POF, whatever. He lives in a van. Does he tell you right away that he lives in a van? Does he put it on his profile that he lives in a van? Or does he get to know you first, let you get to know him, so that way he doesn't come off as this creep and then spills it to you, okay, yeah, by the way, I do live this particular lifestyle. Because if you put it on your profile, oh yeah, by the way, I do van life, I feel like nobody's going to reply. I feel like nobody's going to, it's going to be like, wait, what? You live in a van? Next! Left. Swipe left. Is it left? Is left the like, no one? I don't know. So that's the question. Do you put it on your profile? Do you put it out there that you live in a van? Is van life and dating somebody that is not into van life, what's it like? I've never done it, so I don't know. I would like to know. I think that would be a good topic. So please comment. I need opinions, because I'm going to make an update video on this video about other people's opinions and blah 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 blah. I'm trying to figure this one out, So do you tell them right away? Do you tell them when you start talking to them on these dating sites? Or do you just not tell them at all and then ease them into it later after they kind of like get to know you, so that way it's not so weird? I don't know. I don't know the right answer to it. So that's the whole point of this. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I don't really have much more to say to put in this video, but I don't think I should end it quite yet. Why? Because this would make a short video. So just so everybody knows, gas prices here. I'm in Glendale Heights, which is basically right next to Lombard. This is DuPage County, Illinois, and it is $4.49 here. That's the price here. $4.49. I was just at 3/4 of a tank. I'm sorry, a quarter tank. I was just at a quarter tank, and I just decided to top it off. It was $80. That wasn't even to fill the entire tank. That was 3/4 of a tank. Cost me $80 to fill this van, only for a 24-gallon tank. Wow. Amazing, isn't it? Hey, here's something I thought about. Anybody else with a Ford Transit, have you guys ever looked into upgrading your gas tank, because I have I believe it's a 24-gallon tank on this van, and I always thought it'd be nice to have a bigger tank. Comment if anyone has or has looked into it or has any information on it. I would like to look into it. There's some ideas that I've had that would require a bigger tank. Now, yes, that would mean I would have to re-tap into it for the generator deal. But I don't know. It's just a thought about getting a bigger tank. You can get a 30-gallon tank. I personally would like to go as big as I can. And I thought about how cool would it be if I had on the back, under the back fender part, something that latches open, and I had a gas spigot type thing, kind of like this thing, you know, but maybe smaller. That way, if I'm on the Enduro or something, I can literally fill it up with the gas I have in here. If I had a big enough tank, I don't know, maybe I'm just getting too crazy with this gas thing. But yeah, if you have any ideas, or if anybody has looked into upgrading their gas tank on a Ford Transit, please let me know. Also, here's another little van life pro tip. This is just something I do. It's not really a van life pro tip, but every time I fill up my gas tank, I always reset my odometer. I always reset that because I like to keep track of my fuel and everything. So basically, from a full tank to 3/4 of a tank, I usually get around 100 miles. Sometimes, depending on how much I'm on the highway, but sometimes it's a little bit less, sometimes it's a little bit more. On the way back from Oklahoma, for some reason, I got 60. I'm like, what the hell? And I don't understand why for the life of me. I thought maybe I just got bad gas. I was getting terrible gas mileage, and I don't understand why. So then I filled up at another gas station, and it was around the same, 60 per quarter tank. I was getting bad, so it couldn't have been just bad gas at that station unless it was bad gas at the other station. I got no check engine light on, nothing's throwing codes. I don't understand why all of a sudden I would be getting such bad gas mileage. Everything is up to date as far as oil changes and everything. And keep in mind, this was after I replaced my ignition coil, but this was like way after I replaced my ignition coil down in Texas. So after I replaced the ignition coil down in Texas, the van was running just fine, and my gas mileage was around 100 miles a quarter tank. And for some reason, it happened not right after Oklahoma, because I cruised and I kind of came back up. It took like 3 days to get home. The last day it started, and I'm testing it now to see where it's at, but I noticed it got a little better. I got around 80 miles to a quarter tank. So I don't know. Another thing, if anybody else has experienced sudden bad gas mileage in their vehicles or their vans or even their Ford Transits, please let me know. Also, I have a little theory. Here's my little conspiracy theory. Since gas went up like that, they put out a batch of bad gas just so people spend more money on gas. That's my conspiracy theory. Kind of goofy. Alright, I'm going to dinner. So I'm in Bloomingdale, and this is Stratford Square Mall, and it looks kind of it looks like Charlestown Mall in St. Charles, the one I grew up at pretty much. It looks like a ghost mall. I haven't been here in a while. I wonder if they're it just looks like some stores are closed. And man, is it just me, or is malls going like out? It's kind of sad. guys. I'm here at Texas Roadhouse. I think that's enough talking while I'm driving. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe. Keep it simple and keep it real. I'm gonna go grab dinner with my family, and I will see you